Hello, this is Perkunas the Catalyst. And now we're back in the roof, we're back in the sunshine because it's so sunny. Hopefully you're, wherever you are, you're expanding into the goodness of this existence, which is this beautiful planet. Bask on it because there's so much to appreciate from it. Every single second that you exist, it's a gift. Enjoy it. And you don't need anything, you just need the desire to do things that are aligning, desire to do things that are connecting within yourself and life. It's a treasure that you have, use it. It's a beautiful treasure that you have. You are the superstar of your own existence. So enjoy it. Life is good. Come on. We've been through a journey. The first segments of the chapter of alignment were dedicated especially to get used to the energy and the frequencies that get you to a level of awareness where you feel better about yourself. Now we are going forward. You already feel good, you're already in a good place, you're already recreating this reality, enhancing your abilities to perceive things, and you're not taking it, you're not being hard about it, you're just flowing with it. At this point you're already enticing with the elements, enticing with the essence of who you are, feeling it, getting closer to that self-realization of who you are, which is everything, your nature. And the characteristics that's made you particular yourself is what you want to engage into. And then you engage into those aspects when you're feeling good. When you're feeling good, there's no limitations and there's not necessarily clarity. You're already flowing in there without necessarily understanding, but it feels right when you feel good. It feels right when you take actions, when you say words, when you focus your attention towards things, your soul, your spirit, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, it gives you the signal instantly, and then you know that this is the way to go. This is the right way, this is the right path, the right moment. We are going to do a lot of visualizations through all these 3 last chapters of alignment. And this chapter is called The Square. And I love this one because rarely things, some minerals maybe, in nature have the square shape. There's a particular stone, I don't remember the name, but it comes in rectangles and really square shapes, which is beautiful. It's like a zillion squares put together. But everything else is not. Everything else is a flow. Everything else is a circle. Every sprout that comes into these beautiful flowers, the vines that grows, your DNA, the sun rotation moving towards the Milky Way, and the Milky Way itself moving around the galaxy in a spiral form. The cells of your body are interacting between each other, the energy, the light that you see in each, when you go towards and look at things in the quantum level, there's light, and light is moving in a spiral, circular forms. It's like traveling the galaxy that is you. You are a galaxy. The square relates mostly to the belief systems that we have. The belief systems are the software that you use in order to interpret this reality. The better software you have, the more in tune and balance with nature belief systems you have, the more attuned you are between yourself, the more clarity you have, the more flowy you are, the more relaxed you are with the present moment, and you feel your power, you feel your magnetism, you feel your deliciousness, you feel your security, you're secure, you're like, there's no fears, there's no lackness, there's only abundance, there's only opportunities, there's only love, there's only connection. There's only the energy that generates a unity. You become a magnet for co-creation with the elements, with people, with the planet, with the already gifts that you have, your personality, with the things that you have come to conclusion into this existence. Yay! I love this moment. I can see the energy igniting, and I mentioned yesterday about the day before how this beautiful manifestation happens, and then another one Another one happened yesterday. It just happens. Let's say you know someone, a famous artist or personality that you want to meet your whole life. I think I had this thing, I guess, like when you find these recognitions, you don't get amazed by celebrities. To me, everyone is the same. Everyone is the same because everyone is the same. We all go to the bathroom every morning and we all go to sleep every night. That happens for someone, dear friend, after I interact with this person. Next hour is gonna meet that human. So it was just so much excitement. Maybe I get to meet that human too. But the human is doing something actually that I just realized, had this self-realization to that human that my friend wants to meet, is going to meet today. He's doing something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Or I've been doing it actually in a sense. Yeah, but it's just a different. So it has the energy. It has been working those energies. I don't know if with the perspective that I will approach to, because to me things are sustainable and there's unlimited abundance in life. Anyway, I will talk about that later. I'll let you intrigue and see who is that human. Let's say just hang out with the most important people you know or you have seen. Probably important, which is no one is. Everyone is important. You are important to me. You're important to me as anyone, as anybody else. There's no difference to me. I like you to understand that how much appreciation you have for yourself in this moment. That I'm telling you that you are the most important person in your life. If you don't realize that, then you get susceptible and you get influenced. You don't see the wonderfulness of you. You gotta see it, you gotta enjoy it, you gotta use it, you gotta work it out, you gotta play with it, because that's the way it goes. That's how this is next level. Let's say whatever they call next level, but that's how you hang out with gods. Let's say that's how you hang out with the royalties. And it's not because you don't need it. It's just you're just matching some sort of like a detachment from the necessities that most people have. Yeah, appreciate yourself. You're valuable. You're worth it. I know you are already because you came all the way to this journey, into this chapter, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic that you are here, and I'm really having a good time. And there's no other better place to me than here in this moment, sharing this with an audience that I don't know where it is eventually. So it's funny, the moments of creation, there's no time. In a sense, I'm creating this right now, nobody's listening, or everybody's listening. I'm pulsing these energies, definitely, because I've been pulsing these energies, all these situations. I start quickly igniting with this reality, and I can create anything. There's no limitations. One of my bullet points is about nature and common sense. That relates to D-square, relates to alignment. When you D-square your mind, you heal. When you D-square your mind, you find things to appreciate and you find things to get inspired. When you get to the points of inspiration, because you're letting go of the limited beliefs, that's what I call D-square. When you're in this state of inspiration, then passion pops out. Then excitement goes to levels consistently, every day, a few times a day. It's the stream of energy that is going to ignite you for weeks, sometimes for months, and it's going to create the wonders that you want to create. It's going to ignite the businesses and adventures and empires, or love relationships, or like healing, or revitalization of your neurological and cellular structure. In general, all the goodness of life comes out of those little moments, because you don't stay in absolute passion and excitement all the time. It's just peaks of the highs of our human existence. Understand that that's the highs that you get, and if you get consistently there too much, you go forward and go to the next level. But for that, you need to leave this physical form. It's a kind of, that's how humans reach excitement and reach passion. Most people say, "Oh, love is the highest." No, love, I guess love is more. It can last longer and it's more sustainable. Love is like feeling love for someone, feeling love with yourself, feeling in love with the environment, feeling in love with the sky, feeling in love with the sunshine in your skin. It's a more sustainable, long-lasting emotion and a state of presence than excitement and passion. Passion, they are higher. passion and excitement, they're higher. Yeah, of course, love can ignite passion and excitement, as love can ignite fear and hate. Love is midpoint to like things going really well or going to hell. Love is, maybe I should have a chapter about love. Something else to write. I don't have a pen, but I'll remember. So we are talking about the square in the chapter of alignment and the nature and common sense. Again, when you connect between yourself, there is this, because I completely went out of the topic. No, we related. It was related. Come on. I'm getting better at this. Again, I'm changing the subject. All right. Nature and common sense. It makes sense that I've been changing the subject because I need to find the tuning frequencies and vibrations and pulsations and line of thought for you to understand this, not as a matter of reprimand or like complaining about it. I don't want to complain about this, but I tell you the positive aspects of the beautiful energy that is generated when you tune with nature and you generate this natural clarity. And then like common sense pop naturally, things in a more clear way, things in a more sustainable and open horizon. You see the roads, you see where you came from, you see where you are, you see who you are, you see where you want to be. Common sense pops as looking at reality and seeing, oh, this is where I am. And this is where I'm playing the game of being a human being. This is where I'm playing being Perkunas. It is a nice place. I love this guy. Yeah. So common sense as learning to appreciate yourself, seeing the value in you, seeing the value in the people that is close to you. The people that is the closest to you is a representation of who you are, or like the desires that you want. Get closer to the ones that see you for who you are. That's a priceless gift in life. If you have someone like that, appreciate it, because nourish that relationship, because it is going to bring you lots of goodness, and it's something that you should really value. We don't get blinded by the shiny things, looking at the essence of things. Not everything that shines is necessarily good for you. Not everything that shines is as this shine. It feels so amazing, it feels so delightful. Not everything that shines is going to bring you clarity. Sometimes things that shine are just trying to seduce you and attract you and confuse you and eat you and consume you and utilize you and abuse you. Remember to get closer to the shine of your heart and the shine of things that make you feel good. When you recognize that it's all around you, which is nature shines all over the place, obviously. Look at this. Okay, can it be more obvious? Can it be more obvious? Yeah, how many times I gotta say this? Not many times. You already got it. Amazing. So let's take it to a level that you haven't been there before. Maybe you have, and now you're gonna contact me, and then you're gonna take me to that level because you're in such a much better place, and then we are gonna dance with it. Exactly what I'm talking about, all this expansion that happens when you de-square, you let go of the limited beliefs, and the expansion relates to how much fun are you having with the present moment. And this might sound superficial, or that might sound like for people that is struggling and trying to feel better. What the heck are you talking, Perkunas? We're trying to heal, and it's not about having fun. It is all about having fun. And if you have already went to the first segments of, or all the chapters from general well-being to find your purpose to rejuvenation, then you know what I'm talking about now. If you haven't, this energy that is in those chapters that you can acquire and synthesize to come to this point. Life is meant to be enjoyed. I love that mantra. It embraces a lot of concepts, embraces so much knowledge. Let's say in nature you can see animals having fun, even insects being playful. You can see their excitement, that you can see that relates to human beings. We are more complicated, we are more intricate because we are creators. We are different from all the other animal species which they create too, but they create in tune in balance with the environment. They just flow with it, and they're part with all the creation. We particularly can create. We particularly can customize our creations. Isn't that interesting? We humans that ability. That's why we are, in a sense, away from nature. But once you get back to it, and with this creative force, you can co-create wonders, and literally you can create a whole different humanity. Unity at its best when you connect between yourself and you connect with the elements and you connect with the vibrancy, which is you, that resonates with the vibrancy of this magical universe. Expansion while having a good time, why not? Work while have a good time. Do the things that you love, why not? Of course, yes, okay, you need to, time to time, do those things that you don't love or you're not very excited about it. But while you do it, make peace with it. You don't have to be completely excited about doing your taxes or paying your bills or traveling. When you travel, some people don't like to travel. Some people don't like to move from one place to another. Take a train or take a plane or take a walk or like. But you're missing a great opportunity to self-reflection and self-examination. There's so much goodness that can come out of in the journey. It's all about the journey anyway. And then once you get there, it's another journey. But yeah, expand and expand in ways that you surprise yourself. Learn something new, meet new people, create a new dish, create a new painting, create a new system, create a new program, create a new software, create a new idea and transform it into a book, create a new dance move. Whew. There's no limits. I realized the sound is so much better inside the house. But you don't get this inside the house. So good. The square is a long subject. We're talking about like 20 something minutes. This is a very cool thing. This is a very cool thing because it's just so cool when you de-square your life. You soon see the life that you are aiming to spiralize in front of you. And when you de-square your mind, you can see the opportunities. When you de-square your mind, you can see beyond all these opportunities that are ready to go. All these opportunities that are present all the time because you are asking for them. And the universe brings them to you. The universe, the vibrations that you have, because the thought is a frequency, is matching that, is coming to you pretty quick. And when you let go of the belief systems that hold yourself to be, you're able to see the spiral of frequencies that are in front of you. It's like you see the pool and you can recognize where the fish is swimming. You see the pool and you can see how the stream is going and which directions to take. You see the stream of life and goes in this beautiful spiral, no limit, continuous creation, and you can see where you're going, literally. You can deviate yourself from a moment from this common perception of life, and to submerge and to flow with that vibrancy to that creation. You created that. Embrace it and see the opportunities, because see the things that are pleasant. Your emotions are your guidance to go towards those places. But to listen to your emotions, you have to be detached from the conditioning. You have to be detached from the squares. Jump out of squares and submerge into the liquid form that has no direction but is connected with everything. And just let your body loose without the weight of your gravity, without the weight of your physical form, without the weight of the physical existence. It's a heavy weight to carry, being physical. And that's like a whole different book to talk about being a physical being and how this physical form suppress our spiritual or a perception of life. This is really deep. I learned this when I was really young, a teenager. I think I was 13 when I got this conceptualization and this knowledge, this vision, this wisdom about how the physical form, how this physical form affects your reality. Your physical form does some sort of pressure over the consciousness of who you are. This physical form is with all the mind, talking about the mind and the body, is resisting the spirit to express itself. At the same time, it holds yourself into this capsule, this envelope that you use to move around. Is when you use to hold yourself into this reality. At the same time, you have the ability to deviate from it, to flow into a version of yourself that is detached from the physical and submerged into the broader consciousness of who you really are, or call it the spirited soul, higher self, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. De-square your mind, my friends. De-square. Allow yourself to be tanned by the goodness of this reality. Pampered by the beautiful nature that exists any place in the world where you are. If there's no sunshine like this, and it happens many friends are in cold places like Europe or Eastern Europe or China or Iceland or Greenland or South Patagonia, South Chile, Argentina, or still there's something to appreciate, I know. Laying down on the ground, feel the air pulsing, see the intense colors that bring the cold weathers, hug someone, hug a tree, see the animals that are so perfectly balanced and adapted, so you could be too. This is about taking it to the next level. I keep saying that, I don't know why. I'm not sure, it sounds a little bit like, next level. It's not next level. Your perception is amplifying, and you are about to pick from the things that you are now seeing, the things that are going to benefit you the most. This is how it goes. I wish you a wonderful day. This is Perkunas, the catalyst, and I was talking about D square in the chapter of alignment. Wish you a wonderful everything.